Ghana have capped off the month-long Ramadan fast with a celebration of Eid UL-FITR. On Thursday, the Chief Imam announced the sighting of the new moon, which signified the end of the fasting period. He also announced the celebration of Eid on Saturday. Thousands of Muslims heeded to the call to prayer at the Black Star Square as part of the celebrations. The prayer session, which was attended by eminent chiefs and political figures including the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, was led by the Chief Imam, Sheikh Usman Nuhu Sharbutu, who turned 104 years on Sunday. He called on Muslims to live in harmony.
None of you shall have perfect faith except the one who loves for his brother that which he loves for himself. Now the question arises rhetorically. Is there any one of us who is sincere in his love? Is there any one of us here who loves his brother for that which he loves for himself? Is there any one of us who stretches his hand of support to the one who needs the help and to be guided on the right path? Is there any one of us here who will be compassionate on his brother and show him sincere counsel in his life so that he will guide him aright? Is there any one of us who is doing this? If this is not there, if this does not happen, then a big contradiction happens in our claim to religiosity. Therefore, let's all hold on to Allah and avoid animosity, avoid hatred, and avoid envy and covetousness.
In his address to the gathering, Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia reiterated government's commitment to develop and transform Zongo communities across the country.
One of our inclusive development policies has also been the establishment of the special development agencies, which includes the establishment of the Zongo Development Fund as a special development vehicle for Zongo development. Until 6 years ago, it was never heard before independence that a national budget would have a special allocation for Zongo development and in other parts of the country. After 6 years, the Zongo Development Fund has delivered unprecedented infrastructure projects nationwide in areas of classrooms, health facilities, libraries, roads, drainage systems, astroturfs, as well as entrepreneurial support and educational scholarships to thousands of individuals. In the next 2 years, inshallah, 40 young men and women drawn from various Zongo communities to train in Cuba on scholarships will graduate as medical doctors, inshallah.
The prayer session is the first part of the Eid UL-FITR, which is celebrated to mark the end of a successful month-long Ramadan. That prayer session has now ended at the Independence Square here in Accra. The Chief Imam is now departing the grounds. The Vice President would follow right after the Chief Imam has left. After this prayer session, it will be now time to feast and make merry. And in most Muslim homes, you'll find all kinds of meals. And here in Ghana, they are especially rice meals. My colleague Eno Safo was privileged enough to be allowed into a few homes in the capital, and she's now standing by with a report.
Following the sighting of the moon in the Ashanti region, which signifies the end of the month-long Ramadan for Muslims, Muslims in Ghana are celebrating the Eid UL-FITR in grand style, and we are here to celebrate with them. Still on the Eid UL-FITR celebrations, we find ourselves at Berlin Bridge, where families are gathered, they are cooking, they're talking, they're making merry, and we're here to find out from them how the celebrations are going on so far. So, how are celebrations going? How was Ramadan for you? And now that you've seen the new moon and you're celebrating Eid UL-FITR, how is it?
Okay, first and foremost, I would like to thank the Almighty Allah. We've been able to complete the Ramadan successfully, and also we've been able to complete the Eid successfully. And the Eid has been normal as usual. Yeah, it has been normal as usual. And as you know, after Eid, we all come home, we prepare something, and then we share it among our family and friends.
Do you slaughter cattle, or this is different?
No, this is how should I say it? We kill chicken, fowls. Yeah. So the big salah is when we slaughter the cow, the goat, and the rest. Even we slaughter camel.
After cooking, what happens next?
Yeah. After cooking, fun. So we are going to the streets to represent our culture.
I'm smelling something nice. So we're going inside the house and we're going to see what they are making.
We are preparing rice and stew with chicken.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Is that what happens in most homes? Rice and chicken?
Yes, rice and chicken. Some too they prepare tuwo. It depends, but most of the time we prepare rice.
The fast, we thank God we finish all right. Now we are coming to celebrate our Eid UL-FITR today, but we walk and go and climb our horse and things from Nima police station to coming to our chief house.
We're here at another home where the smells are just wafting through my nose. How are you celebrating the Eid today?
Oh, we are celebrating the Eid UL-FITR. Alhamdulillah, mashallah. Because we thank God that we did the fasting nicely, and we thank God. Me and my mother-in-law, we are working on this fasting, our food.
Okay, so what did you cook today?
Rice with stew, with pineapple juice, and fufu with light soup.
Will people come around to enjoy the food, or you eat it with just the family?
No. My husband's house, he sells scraps, so his boys will come very soon and come and celebrate it with us.
What was the significance of Ramadan?
Ramadan has been good. It was the best because it gets you in the spirit. We are grateful for Allah for long life and prosperity to make this Ramadan safely, and we wish to meet more Ramadans ahead of us. After praying, we're now going to be with the rice and the chicken.
We are at the Nima market. Muslims are done praying and they are buying chicken because this Eid they celebrate with mostly fowl and poultry. So we're here at the Nima market to find out how the sales have been for poultry traders.
So let's be poor, nothing better, I swear. Because last year and this year I was still the same. Because buying chicken 1.5 is like you standing at Freddy's corner buying new phone, like 1.5. Yeah, because there's anything different inside it. Because last year and this year are the same thing. Because you get chicken like 200 cedis, but it's only like it's just finished. And at the same time, you can get chicken like 70 Ghana. The red one, maybe you can get someone around like 70 or 60. Yeah, and the white one too is something like 1.5. Yeah, 1.2, yeah. It's different chicken, but maybe as time goes on, like maybe Sunday or Monday, the price will come down. But right now it's on a hot seat, so people want it fast.
Have the prices changed from last year?
Last year and this year are the same. The economy nothing will be changed.
Says need the where I feel the market no what damn. Said I buy it me ton at the end no nearman boy din. Ntama omuntimi ton nearman my. Ya kwa fam no so a boa om de man no so and na form. Ntama sesi anu ye gina ha no ye ho kire. Market ni said dey say kwa man ya ni beje no. Market ni ntimi nkosa.
Now last year na nkoko ye saying na this year so saying.
Okay, over last year brother say near to me ton 1.2. 80 90. This year kwa fam om de man 1.2. Nti sesi ya 1.5 ana 1.6 ana 1.3. Ntama market ni nkontem.
We've witnessed the celebrations in Muslim homes in Ghana, and they tell us that the celebrations will continue to Monday.